Appeared in Strictly in 2012. That was 2 years before he stepped down as the main host. What was he like?
Oh, Brucey was great. First of all, I just want to share my condolences, like everybody else, with his family and everybody this time. It's obviously a sad time, but he was great. And when I worked with him in 2012, he was obviously he would have been mid-80s, and his enthusiasm and his fun that he used to have around the set was incredible. I mean, even before we went live during the live shows, Brucey would be warming the crowd up. He would be taking people from the audience up to dance. He would be singing songs, and that never left him during his whole time during Strictly while I was there. And my first night, everybody who does Strictly from a celebrity point of view, you're always very nervous. And I remember my first night not getting on too well with the judges, and afterwards I was lucky enough to share a glass of champagne with him in his dressing room with the producers of the show, and he was quick to put the arm on the shoulder and say, "Oh, you don't mind those judges, you're here for a long time, just do the hard work." And so he was always very much that type of person to put the arm around and give you words of encouragement. But when you look at his career, I mean, 70 plus years in show business, I'm not sure we're ever going to see the likes of Sir Bruce Forsyth ever again, to be honest.
I mean, you spoke about how he warmed the crowd out. I have to say, I worked for that company for a little while, and I would see the rehearsals going on, and it was the time that he spent with the audience. It wasn't just a case he was going to just come out and put on a performance. Behind the scenes, during rehearsals, he really built that chemistry, if you like, with the audience and with the contestants, including yourself.
He did. He absolutely did. He always had a smile. He was always he bags of energy, for the age he was. And like you said, you had first-hand experience. That the crowd loved him. And, some of us would be, we'd have no energy left by the time Brucey finished warming the crowd up. And he then had to get through the 2-hour live show. And he was really good. I've one great memory of Sir Bruce. And it was during a rehearsal when all of us celebrities would stand at the top of the stairs for the opening of the show. And Tess and Sir Bruce would do the rehearsal of the intro. And he would do his joke, and everybody would wait in huge anticipation for his jokes. And I remember at one point saying, I think I had a joke with Michael Vaughan, the cricketer, and we had a little joke together. And Brucey kind of looked across and said, "Who's making those jokes?" He was almost like, "It's the school teacher, it's Sir Bruce. Please, don't say anything." And then afterwards, he'd come over to you and have a joke and say, I was only having a laugh there, keeping you all on your toes. And it didn't matter who you were. It didn't matter if you were, the biggest boxer in the world, the biggest pop star in the world. Sir Bruce was able to keep you on your toes and able to share that joke as well. So, yeah, he's going to be very, 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 very much missed, I have to say.